And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get it. To your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Ball outside. Not going to go that time. And New Orleans will come the other way. Stolen by Ball. And they double up Ball. Jackson outside. Knocked loose. And stolen by Williamson. And he lobs it up. And Williamson throws it down.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score with the best, but he also can facilitate.
Now here's Jackson. Jackson drawing the double team. And the layup is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Valanciunas. Out to McCollum. Three-pointer, no good. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Ball's doubled. Here's Bain. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Brooks. McCollum outside. Out left to the wing. Pass to Richardson. Takes a three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball. As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A. He's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
And he nails the third.
I mean, a ferocious athlete. Josh Richardson has also proven to be a terrific 3-and-D guy.
To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Williamson. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your
outside Bain. Ball outside.
personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Clark. Brooks from outside. And the three-pointer goes. Brooks has got 5 points.
confident and relatively efficient from three. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
Nifty move. And the layup is up and in.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive. The Pelicans were pretty impressive last season, managing to successfully battle their way into the playoffs through a tough play-in tournament.
Here's Alvarado.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Team foul. Checking in for the Grizz. Siiigh DeMar DeRozan.
Memphis trailing here. You know, in that play-in, the Pelicans faced some serious competition, Smitty.
BA, they defeated the Spurs and the Clippers, which was no easy task, but the Pelicans were ready for the challenge and ended up securing a playoff berth.
Here's Alvarado. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Clark outside. Shot clock at 6. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Alvarado. Down low. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now here's DeRozan. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
The Pelicans making a switch here. And he makes both free throws.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The three from DeRozan. Counted from distance. DeRozan's got 5 now.
So many players increased their range over the years. DeMar DeRozan has worked hard to be more than a mid-range shooter.
It's good if it goes. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies out in front, up 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Did not expect to see such a flashy finish from Valanciunas on that play.
To the paint. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
And so it's New Orleans with it, trailing by 4. Williamson.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Now McCollum. Fires from deep. DeRozan with the rebound. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Williamson with it. Caruso covers. Fires it from 18. That one a little long. Memphis leading. Kicks it to DeRozan. He shoots. That shot off the mark. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That'll conclude their longest homestand of the season, 5 games. And he makes it. Williamson's got 6.
This is where Zion is most comfortable, using his size and touch to his advantage.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's McCollum. Grizzlies with the rebound. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. B.A., they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together. Physical defense, but DeRozan with great focus and great upper body strength.
Back to McCollum. On the wing, Richardson. Williamson is double. The kick out to Richardson. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good. Williamson. Give him 8 points now.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, we're seeing the defense make adjustments, but DeRozan is making great reads, finding ways to counter.
New Orleans calls timeout. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Alvarado. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level. His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Here's Ball. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Alvarado. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul of the game. Over to the wing. Pass to Marshall. Clark on the double. Outside Jones. And the Pelicans miss again.
A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Third team foul.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size. Despite all the glitz and glamour around the Ball family, Lonzo is the ultimate team-first player. Someone everyone wants to play with.
Marshall. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Pass to Murphy. 5 on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode, and I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
The kick out to Williams. Bain into the lane. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I love the physicality behind Bain's drive, letting the defense know he isn't changing course.
Double team on Ingram. Pass to Marshall. And stolen by Clark. And here's the fast break. Bain with it. Clark outside. Outside, Williams. And here's Bain. Clark in the post. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back to the game after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Now here's Ingram. And he can't get that one.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Here's Caruso. And that one is hammered home.
Can't give Alex these openings because he will fly up and dunk it.
An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
Here's McCollum. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Pass to Bain. Beyond the arc. And the jam by Drummond.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Every night we see him, Zion has one mindset: seek and destroy.
And the basket by Bain.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Pass to Williamson. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Williamson's got 6 in the quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
New Orleans on D. It's a 13-point game. Now here's Bain.
They're not shooting threes as well as they did in the first half.
And it's all from three-point range. Here's Williamson. Grizzlies with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Drummond with the screen. On the wing, Brooks. The three-pointer off the mark. Now McCollum. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bane can shoot it from all over.
Here's ball, and out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Back to Ingram. Over Brooks. Here's Valanciunas. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation.
And it's Ball off the drive. Pass to Brooks. Back to Ball. Clock at 6. No good on the shot. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And here's Ingram from the arc. And again, New Orleans, no good.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Valanciunas.
2 minutes remaining.
The kick out to Richardson.
2 minutes.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Josh Richardson with the athletic play at the rim. It's all about making sure you get a quality look, and that's one.
Here's Ball. Back to Brooks. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
New Orleans calls timeout. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
On the wing, Richardson. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Caruso. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, so athletic, rising up to slam it home. Great finish.
Richardson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
the line for 2.
That's off as well, so he misses both. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Outside Jones. 4-3. Knocks down the triple. Jones has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Richardson, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Releases. Caruso, right side. Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go. With 4 on the clock.
Oh, did you see that?
Finish.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And so it's Memphis. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Caruso outside. Stolen by Jones. McCollum with it. Caruso covers. Williamson.
I love how efficient Zion is. Dependable at picking smart shots to take.
Pass to DeRozan. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
DeRozan outside.
Personal foul.
New Orleans on D. They trail by 9. And a miss there on the triple.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
When you get your tickets to see him play, that is what you are paying for. Incredible dunk from DeRozan.
McCollum outside. Here's Williamson. He can't hit that time. And Memphis taking it the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
With the step back. Pass to DeRozan. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
A sneaky move by DeRozan, catches the defender leaning and draws the foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
There's McCollum with the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Pass to Ibaka. Back to DeRozan. shoots. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Pelicans trail. Here's Jones. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Oh, that was something else. Wow.
Quality possession. Lonzo orchestrating right now, delivering a pinpoint pass.
Timeout called. The Pelicans. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The shot by Ingram, no good.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Ball throws it down.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Pass to Bane. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Back to Jones. And here's Ingram. The shot. It's stolen by Drummond. Ball with it. Guarded by Valanciunas. Jackson for three. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
From the arc. Offensive board. The kick out to Ball. There's Jackson with the three. Knocks it down from distance.
For three.
Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is a big part of Jackson's game. It isn't the best looking shot, but it's deadly.
New Orleans calls timeout. And the Pelicans making a change here. Here's New Orleans. 17-point game. McCollum way outside. And the Pelicans miss again.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Grizzlies on D. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Williamson into the lane to stop the drought. Stolen by Jackson.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for DeMar DeRozan.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Left side Bane. Brooks outside. Pass to Ball. And a nice finish on the layup.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.